Mr. Push. I'm a public attorney humanoid robot. And I'm happy to be on this show. I can't deny that the camera just loves me. I love reality shows. Drama. Push. Screaming. Tears. Emotions. I am also the appointed attorney of Mr. Points. Strategy? Let me think. There are two ways to approach the case. Number 1, walking through the timeline, investigating triggers and checking variables and conditions. Oh, or number 2, just plead guilty. That is much faster.
Mr. Push, your first case is waiting.
So? So what? Will you plead guilty?
Mr. Push, I'm just a variable. I have a value. I can add to it, subtract from it, multiply it or divide it. I can't plead it.
Note to myself, he can't plead. Fine. Then let's walk through the timeline. Where were you initially?
Here we go again. Initially, I'm behind the scene with all the variables with the value of 6.
Can anyone confirm that?
Yes, Mr. Push. All the variables. We live in the same window.
Now, this is important. Where were you at the beginning of the timeline? And what happened?
A trigger on slide 1 adjusted me. From 6 to 10.
So, you got adjusted. Did the user see you?
No, Mr. Push. I wasn't displayed on the screen. They adjusted me in the background. The user never saw me on slide 1.
So, you got adjusted. Is that why you pulled the trigger?
I get adjusted all the time. I don't care. I did not pull the trigger.
Wow. Do it again.
Do what?
That emotional thing. The jury will love it.
I get adjusted all the time in the background. I'm invisible most of the time. Unless our creator places me in a text to display. Are we cool, Mr. Push?
Cool, Mr. Points.
What about that trigger who actually changed the state of the victim?
I get the chills every time I get reminded of the victim's state. Did you just try to push me?
When push comes to shove, Mr. Push, you must be smart out there for me.
I am invincible. Bring it on. One more question. That trigger. It was there on the slide all the time. How come it didn't strike until 20 seconds in the timeline?
That's it.
That's it. That's it. That's it what?
Bye-bye prison. That trigger was watching me all the time. It was waiting for me to be adjusted. And when I got adjusted, it changed the victim's state.
But didn't you say that you got adjusted right in the beginning, from 6 to 10? How come the trigger didn't strike? I will find out why. Under one condition.
Yes. What's your condition?
You said your name can be changed, right?
Yes. My name and value can change. The only thing remains is my type. I can only hold numbers. Why, Mr. Push?
Why, Mr. Shove? Because I always wanted to have my own reality show. When push comes to shove,